Do, 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 do.
Greetings fandom, my name is Andre, and for this video I'm going to address a not so recent trend in the Nintendo community. These involve anti-piracy measures, and some of them may seem to be like legit anti-piracy screens, and there are some of them that look just rather terrifying and unorthodox. Well, that's the way how I would describe them. So, here's one sample of what one of them looks like. When I saw these videos trend on their community, on the Nintendo community rather, I knew I had to say something about it. I mean, me being a Nintendo fan, playing Nintendo games ever since my childhood days, Super Mario, Pokemon, and all those other stuff, and yeah, I had this feeling that like I wanted to say something about it, cause like, um, this is something Nintendo would very much do, considering the fact that many of their best-selling games are also among the most pirated ones as well. Well, yeah, and they knew they were being pirated on, and most of the stuff that were pirated, like most of those pirates were originated only from Japan. Like it first started out when a lot of people were copying these games illegally, and it was only known in Japan. Like only Japan was doing this. Like how much more with the rest of the world already doing that stuff. And so I'm guessing this is where the idea of the anti-piracy screens came from. I mean, take it from those people who owned either illegal copies of games or those 201 DS games that were available online, or an R4 cartridge where you can just transfer and play those games anytime you want. If you're one of those people who have owned those kinds of games, and after just recently seeing those anti-piracy screens going up everywhere, you most likely feel guilty already. Cause so do I, and and the especially the one with the Mario Party anti-piracy screens that were uploaded by Mr. Joey Perleoni. I don't know if that's his real name. And then I was like, holy crap, that scared the shit out of me, dude. I was like, this made me think, well, I'm not pirating any of these games again. And the last time that I transferred some of those NDS games to my R4 cartridge, rest assured will be the very, very last time, because uh, those anti-piracy screens may be fake or just fan-made, but they ought to teach you a lesson, especially the terrifying ones. And I did learn my lesson from that one, because obviously there's been a previous video that I have made called my take on piracy. Piracy is a crime and all that. The irony that I've already made a video about that one, and I've done some of that myself. But I will redeem myself though. As what I've said in that video, I'll say it again here in this video. I will redeem myself with when it comes to those Nintendo games, which aren't even being sold or distributed anymore, got phased out ever since the Nintendo DS was discontinued in around 2013. I was 13 years old at the time, and uh, that was it. Like it had to be sold somewhere else, but still has to be the original. So with that being said, I'm going to show you like my set of of the card that I use most of the time to transfer my games. Hold on one second. All right, so this happens to be an R4i Gold cartridge that I bought like a few months back because quarantine had me really bored, so I had to play a few games for the time being, and then I would transfer them all with like this memory card right here that you see, and then memory card gets inserted into the flash drive, and then I would just transfer all of the DS games that I've downloaded into this cartridge, and then it's just good to go. But then, of course, I would know that it's considered piracy and it's wrong. But the thing is, with this whole thing, I can just assure to each member of or each employee that's coming from Nintendo, like Nintendo, if you're watching this video, like I promise you, like this is just a temporary cartridge, okay? Like I'm going to try to buy all 85 Nintendo DS games that are inside this cartridge, which by the way are all the ones that are published by Nintendo in North America. And I just chose the North America option because like the European games didn't really seem that much that very appealing to me. And obviously I'm not going to choose the Japanese option because I can't understand Japanese. And I'm not a weeaboo, unlike many of you guys watching. But yeah, I'll try to buy each and every a legit copy of each and every single game that's inside of this cartridge, and then once all of that is done, I can discontinue using this one. Maybe burn it and make a video of me burning this cartridge, and then show it to Nintendo. Those guys from Nintendo are gonna love it, because like there are many of those people who are pirating those video games, and Nintendo is obviously pissed off at that. And yeah, uh, watch me burn this whole thing. They're gonna love it one way or another. But yeah, anyway, that's all I had to say for now. Those anti-piracy measures are getting way out of hand. That's something Nintendo would really do, considering the fact that like I've known them for quite a long time. Yeah.